Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. Here I am in Ost Guruth, and it's time to talk to Friedrich the Elder.
Greetings.
This news is unwelcome. We knew only that these orcs came from the north and west. They came under cover of night, lit fires in the ruins, and slaughtered our folk who were there. Since that time, they have turned their attentions east towards the great river and south to the mire. That leaves the northern camps for the dead. You, Pinestone, are in the home of the Eglain. We ask that you treat our people and the land about you with respect.
What do you need?
Hail to you, Pinestone. I am Friedrich the Elder of the Eglain. We know of your needs. We are already in your debt. You have done much to assist the people of the Eglain, and I thank you for your efforts. As Gadrick and Hunuf explained, the passage of black riders out of the west brought a shadow to our home. Orcs came from the south, careful not to cross paths with the orcs from the north and their dwarf allies. These half-orcs have long been a threat, as well as the spiders, but the wargs and the Kraban all came with the orcs and goblins. We're still a kind of troll. Jorthgren, or Earthkin they call themselves, sought refuge from the Trollshalls over the last bridge. They are not violent, but they have trailed evil with them. There is also another matter, but I will not yet speak of that to you. In time, perhaps, you will learn of the greatest danger to the Eglain. Ooh. Reputation change. Yes, I am now friend with the Eglain. Deed completed. La 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 la. Alright, and very well. Now he has 4 quests for me. Now I'll screw it to the Forsaken and I'll be saving... look, why are you sending me back to the Forsaken? And that sounds rather strange. Agamar is to the Swamplands. That's a fairly high level in it. Trouble in Trestlebridge. I'll be taking that at the end of today's episode. Well, money, I guess that could do. So let us go and turn in this necklace. I think he's this way. There he is. Save me a lot of trouble trying to ask everyone.
What can I do for you?
Dagworth's face contorts briefly in a look of anguish before he fights back the pain and issues a smile. This is my wife's. I gave it to her before she came to live with the Eglain. It was lost when she was struck down at Nedrast. You have given me something that I cannot truly repay, but I will give you something of importance to me in an effort to repay you. And that's a heavy shield that I cannot use. Oh well, that's rather typical in these things. Alright, I better save that. And I'm just up to a level where I can use those things. That takes care of it. What I'm going to do today is take care of these.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Always we struggle to survive, and we have done well in all the years. I have dwelt in Ost Guruth, but this is something of a like that I have not seen before. With the elders working to defend against the evil of Agamar, it falls to the rest of us to see other defenses. This, my friend, is where I come to you. Our numbers are few, and those capable of wielding a weapon are best kept close to Ost Guruth. You, however, are able to walk freely through the land to assist us in ways in which we cannot help ourselves. In the west, you will find beneath the shadows of Amon-Ross lie great nests of no, not more spiders. Among the ruins. Some are more potent than others. Yes, I've learned that already. Now we have ways passed down through the ages of distilling the venom to lesser spiders in making a medicine which helps to cure poison. So we will need to collect poison sacs from spiders.
Can I speak with you a moment?
All that we have done to the Eglain proves your honor. I have no doubt that the intentions again, but I shall ask a favor of you. I am sure that you have seen the variety of yes, I've seen enough spiders. Okay. Find the 3 big ones and bring me... Yeah, kill the 3 biggest spiders in the ruins. Fun.
Stay a moment.
Oh, you might as well kill some of the smaller spiders while you're at it.
Stay a moment.
By my word, no, my wife and son fell to the brood to the west, but they were not the only ones to fall to the spiders of the Vale. The Eglain lost so many through the years. Our families have lost siblings and loved ones to the spiders and, more recently, to the warg stalking in the wild. I have a request to you, which may prove fruitless, yet I hope that it shall be a solace to many. In Amon-Ross, where spiders dwell, you likely see many sacs of eggs. These sacs will bring more evil to the world, and the grief will continue. Will you go and destroy the eggs before they hatch? Very well. Kill spiders, kill spider eggs, and kill big spiders. Oh, and collect poison sacs while you're at it. That pretty much summarizes this quest. Level 26, so that's reasonable. So let us... that's a warg. Don't worry, I'll be able to find plenty of spiders as we do this. Like, there's one right now. But I have to go into the actual ruins in order to get the big ones. Yeah, because I'm close enough to the ruins in order for the spiders to count. And to get my poison sacs, as you can see. And they like to entangle you, but that makes sense considering that they're spiders and they have all this web with them. Now, the biggest thing is going to be finding the big spiders. So that is what I'm going to concentrate on. Well, that and destroying the eggs. Getting enough poison sacs and killing enough spiders, that will be the easy part. Alright, here's the first egg sac. And since there are 10 of these, I have to go all throughout these ruins in order to achieve this quest. Now there are 3 main spiders and they each have their own areas. So the toughest one to get, the trapper, has 2 hiding places. And when I say hiding places, I mean hiding in stealth. So that's always the tough one to get. So a little bit easier than back in the days when the spiders were the ones you needed for the quest. The 3 big ones were all elite, so it was much tougher in those days. Now, let's see. First thing we're going to do is under the bridge. Actually, first let me take care of this ambusher. Oh, and that poison. And that egg cocoon. See? I haven't found the first of the big ones yet, and I'm already at 7 of 8 sacs and most of the spiders. Now this is the other place where the... there he is. The trapper. Alright, so that's where the trapper's hiding. Alright, that takes care of the trappers. That's the first of them, and that's usually the toughest one. I remember back in the days where you very often will see in the chat for this area, where's the trapper? Where's the trapper? Where's the trapper? Alright, so I've got enough spiders down. Oh, I got 2 at a time. Well, at least they're not signatures like they were in that other place. So now I have to find the second. Now I have to go up onto a hill in order to get the other 2. Up on that hill up there. But I need to circle around so I can get all these spider sacs. Egg sacs. And very often you'll run into one of them while doing that. Actually, it seems to be rather lightly populated today. I say that just before I start seeing them all over the place, right? Yes. Now we'll come up this way. Oh, here's the spinner! The spinner is one that does quite a bit of wandering about. Ooh, I managed to get only one that time. How nice. Alright, good. Now we want... Oh, I still haven't gone up the hill yet. Alright, so that one... I think that's the furthest down I ever run into that one. As I say, he likes to wander all over the place. Or I guess she, more likely. So we'll now go to the... last one, because we have to go up the hill in order to find the third one, to the Weaver. This is 7 sacks. Make sure... Alright, yeah. I did miss one. Alright, that makes it 8 sacks. Use the... okay, just need the Weaver and... a couple of sacks. Oh, that's 2 sacks up ahead. Good. If I have that one done. But don't count your spiders before they fail to hatch. That didn't come out very good, did it? Alright. Now that takes care of those. I just need the Weaver, and if I go up, I should eventually run into the Weaver. And is that this? Oh yeah, that's the Weaver right there. Alright, come on. You gotta wait carefully. Make sure I don't get too many with it. And that works. Alright, that takes care of that. And that's all of the quests there that complete Spider Slayer. Well, I guess I've killed enough spiders in this land. And of course I say, now you get to kill more spiders for Spider Slayer Advanced. And how many do you need to kill for Spider Slayer? Maybe I should have checked that when I was 120. No, I'm not going to put you through 120 more spiders. Now, I suspect that Bilbo could have completed an entire spider deed just from what he did to the spiders in Mirkwood, though the movie did reduce the number of spiders he fought a little bit from what I recall. So I'd like to turn these 4 in. Then I'll like to talk to Radagast maybe. Oh, I finished a deed. Conflagration of runes. That's the problem is you try to read and run at the same time and you run into spiders. So I still have quite a few more of these to finish out. I seem to finish those piecemeal rather than all together, which means that you don't get too many of them. Let's see if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm all traded up there. Oh yes, the people that are with the spiders. Take care of them.
How can I be of service?
You have done well, my friend. This will aid us in preventing the deaths of many we should find ourselves beset by the spiders. Thank you.
Stay a moment.
What do you need?
The news will ease the suffering of many, though it seems a task without thought. We are not the people accustomed to venturing against such foes. And let's a rune-stone. I'll check later whether or not it's an improvement.
How can I be of service?
I have not been wholly forthcoming with you, Pinestone, but I was afraid you might not be honorable as rumor tells. But I shall now tell you my tale, for you may understand my hatred. It was at Nedros where the goblins came. My son and I fled to the war from the my son and I fled as the wargs and goblins poured into the ruins, slaughtering all those who could not escape them. My son stumbled at the edge of the ruins and slipped into the chasm below. I struggled to reach him, but there was no hope. The spiders were upon him nearly as soon as he touched their webs. They took my son from me as they took his mother many years back. My heart is heavy with the shame for not telling you the truth. Alright, well. Very well. That's not too useful. So we will try that one.
Greetings.
Your efforts to curb the spread of the spiders will bring the last some respect from our grief. You have my thanks. Very well. Actually. Then let's talk to Frederick the Elder then. Because this looks like a good time to end things.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Ah, I thank you for your recent help to the dealings of the difficulties here in the Lonelands. But I fear that I have received an urgent missive from my old companion, Captain Trotter of Trestlebridge. It seems that he fears an imminent attack upon the town by orcs out of the North Downs, and is asking for an able-bodied warriors to help him as soon as possible. While we have no men to spare ourselves, I can arrange for a fast horse to bring you to Trestlebridge if you feel you might be able to aid Captain Trotter. Okay, I guess so.
Greetings.
So you're off to Captain Trotter in Trestlebridge, are you? We'll be sorry to see you go, but hopefully you can do as much good there as you have done for us here. And we are here in Trestlebridge,
Greetings.
where we will hold off for the time being so that we could resume after update 13, where we will begin to do the new version of the North Downs. If you're interested in what North Downs is like before the revamp, then you can see my Lore Master series, which I'll be concentrating on in the near future because I want to get through as much of the North Downs as possible before the revamp. So I'll see you then on Pineleaf Plays, the Lore Master, and after update 13, back here at Pineleaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.